Hi, Katie. Do you have the monkey?
Yes.
Okay, I'm recording now.
Where's she? Okay, there she is.
Oh, it's a little diaper. Hi. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the team call tonight. I'll try to make it quick, like I said before, because I know that we're probably tired. It's late, but I appreciate you guys coming on and making the effort, because that's something that we really, really need to work on, is making the effort and the time to make this business work and to make your fitness goals happen and just to be healthy and happy and doing what you started to begin with. So that's what I kind of want to talk about. I want to talk about your why, and your why might have changed since you started this, but it's important to keep reevaluating things and to remember why you started. Never forget why you started. If you have to write it down on your mirror in the bathroom, hang it up everywhere on posters in your house, or reminder in your phone to tell you why you need to wake up every morning and press play, why you need to put that donut down like I was doing today at work. But these are things that, you might need to remind yourself, because it's hard. We live busy lives and things happen and we fall off track. We're human, but it's important to just keep those things that are important to us close and remind ourselves every so often, why we did this, why, what we want from this. So just think about it, reevaluate yourself, why you're doing this, what your goals are, what you want to accomplish from this, and how you can make this happen. And you can make it happen. There's no way in this world that if you have a goal, you cannot achieve it. The only way you can't achieve it is if you don't try. And that's it. I mean, I don't care how wild and crazy something that you want to do in life is, you can achieve it. I promise you that. It's just, you might have to go over hurdles and speed bumps, and it might take a long process to get there. But I promise you, you put that effort in, you will make it happen. So never lose faith in yourself and your goals, and always believe in yourself. And that brings us to personal development. That is huge. And this is a big factor in what is keeping my mindset right, and what's helping me get better is to listen to things every morning. I have this routine, and it's part of my daily schedule. Like when you go to work, you have certain things you do at work, your task, and you do it every day. Like you can't not do it because you're going to get in trouble by your boss. Well, you don't have a boss. I'm not your boss. I'm not your babysitter. I'm here to help you and support you, but we're all our own bosses in this business and in our journey. We're in charge of our own journey. So you need to take action yourself and do these things and make whatever goals, whatever tasks you have to do for the day, you need to make them happen. So for me, my schedule is I wake up early, an hour earlier than normal. I set my alarm clock for like an extra half an hour earlier, because I know I'll hit snooze for at least 30 minutes. So you do what you need to do. And then when I wake up, I listen to my personal development on YouTube or audibles or whatever source, but audio is usually the easiest for me. So I make lunches or get ready while I have it playing. I'll drive to work with it while I'm listening to it. And whatever it is that I'm struggling with at the time, whether it's confidence or motivation, whatever, anything you can even think of, what you feel like you need help with, just Google it. It's there. And listen to it. And some of the stuff you might be like, oh yeah, whatever, I know this. But the more and more you do it and the more you listen to these things, the better you're going to get and the stronger you're going to get as a person, and the way you feel about yourself, your outlook on life. Just do it. Because I've been doing this now for 2 years, and I've completely changed my whole mindset. And I still have lots of work to do and growth to do, but that's just how life is. You're constantly growing and moving forward and learning from your mistakes. And it's a journey. It's, but the most important thing is to make this journey the best journey, because we only get one life and it's very short. So you got to do things to help make sure that you're happy and doing the things that you enjoy, and just, healthy, happiness, great life. That's what we're here for. Anytime you're feeling down or miserable or in a funk, like I have been here and there the past couple of days, I focus on what I can do to feel better and what I need to do to make myself better and to reach my goals. So if you're not listening to any type of personal development, you really, really need to. I can't stress that enough. That is the only thing that's going to get you through your fitness journey and through your business goals. You have to have the right mindset in order to do this. I can't stress that enough. So go online, Google whatever it is, or how to talk to people. If you have a hard time, if you're an introvert, you need to learn social skills, Google it, how to talk to people. There are tons of videos on YouTube about prospecting and how to come out of your comfort zone. But it's something that gradually over time you're going to learn. Just do it. Just jump in and do it. You don't learn how to ride a bike the first time you get on a bike or drive a car the first time you drive. It takes practice. And that's the same thing with anything in life. So get on some PD. I want everyone to post on our team page what you're reading or listening to for personal development. So that way we can all kind of, see if it's something that would interest us or apply to us in our lives right now. So definitely get on some personal development tonight or in the morning and share with everyone. What else did I write in here? So be your own boss. You are the boss of this, of your journey, of your business. We are just here to support one another, and you are in charge. So if you have to work on things to help, I don't know what your goals are. Everyone's different. But for me, I want to help get out of debt, to travel more, and do all these things. I want to help as many people as I can and also stay on track myself. I want to teach my kids good examples. Like, I have my own goals. And in order to do that, I have to do certain things. And I can't say, oh, I don't feel like it today. I'll do it tomorrow or next week. That you cannot have success that way. You have to stay consistent. And like I was saying earlier, when you go to work, you do what you're supposed to do at work. So you have to apply the same thing to your business. You're not going to have someone over your shoulder. You're not clocking in. You have to take that responsibility and take this serious and say, this is my business and I can actually make something really, really special for myself and my family. I have to do this, and I have to do it no matter what. And you have to make sure that you are your own boss and you're looking over your shoulder. You're making sure you're doing everything, because nobody's going to tell you what to do or how to do it. You can only learn from the people around you, but you have to be the one to do it. Teamwork is huge, and that's where I feel like we really, really need to regroup and focus again, because we really had something, and we still do, and I appreciate you guys for coming on the call. Like, this is showing teamwork right here. We're on a mission together to get healthy, to feel good about ourselves, to reach our goals, to help others reach goals. So being on this call right now is part of teamwork. And for the people that couldn't come on, I know there's some people that had legitimate excuses, and that's fine, but it's important to show up and to work together, because we honestly cannot do this without each other's help. We need to keep each other motivated. We need to confide in each other. When we feel like giving up, then somebody needs to pick you up and give you that positive motivation. So we need to work together as a team and really get that motivation going for everyone, because when not everyone's going to be motivated by me or by Katie or by Jennifer or Christina or Sarah. Maybe something Jen says might trigger something for Sarah, or something that I say the next day might help Sarah. It's a team effort, and we all have something wonderful to offer. We're all different people. So working together, we can really help a lot of people. So it's important that we work together, and we stay in touch, and we participate in those things together that we've been doing, like the groups and the team calls. And anytime you need advice or help, or even if it's a conversation that you're struggling with, you reach out to somebody and say, hey, do you think you could help me with this? Or let's work together on a challenge group, because we're all here together. Let me see what else. That's another thing too. I'm going to do a blitz tomorrow in our free group, because our free group is like, wah, 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 wah. Like, I'm not motivated by it right now. And it's always the same awesome people that are posting in it, which is great. But there's like 500 people in the group, and there's like 10 people posting, if that. So I know a lot of people have reached out to me and said, I love the group. I'm not participating in it, but it's definitely helping me. So that's great that there are people that are part of it that are watching. So our work is not going unnoticed, but we really do need to get some fire going. And I do want to do a new group at the beginning of November.
Hey, Gianna, real quick.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I think one of the LuLaRoo ladies brought to my attention that a lot of people don't turn on their notifications in the group, so they might not even be seeing our posts.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe we should post something about it.
Yeah, she noticed, and she's like, I only noticed that people were posting in there because I actually physically went in there looking for a recipe. And she's like, you might want to put something in there about turning on notifications.
Okay, so maybe we can post that. I thought notifications were automatic unless you turn them off.
Yeah, I think
So
for
maybe
some
we should do
reason
that.
our type of group, it like turns it off automatically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea. We'll have to post something tomorrow. But still, I think I was noticing when I was doing new groups, like every week, 2 weeks, month, or whatever, we were getting a lot more activity because people are fired up. They're like, yes, I'm going to start fresh on Monday, new group, new challenge, I'm ready. So we can invite the same people into our new group, but I think it's a great way to go out and invite more people, new people. You can create a Facebook event and start inviting people. You can private message them. Hey, did you see my invite? I'm going to do this new challenge. I would love for you to do this with me. Because this is more fun when you have your friends doing it with you. So invite them. Don't be shy to invite them. You're offering something amazing for them. You could change their life. So just reach out and invite away, and we'll start a new group in November. And I'm hoping with participation from everybody, we'll get everyone excited again, and we'll all reach our fitness goals, and who knows what else can come from this. And I want to do a blitz, excuse me, for tomorrow. I want to do a blitz because we haven't done that a while either. And I think since we're ending our free challenge group, that having a coach opportunity invite will be a good thing so that we can see maybe if we can invite some of the 500 people in our group to join us on this awesome journey. So I'm going to post about that tomorrow, and I'm going to do like a 30-minute blitz because I feel like the hour is a lot. So I think I'll just do like 5 main posts within the 30 minutes, and we can all be active. So if you guys are free tomorrow, I don't know, Katie, what do you think? 8:30, 9 o'clock, you guys? 9 o'clock maybe? Or do you think that's too late? 8:30? We'll do 8:30 to 9. Does that sound good, guys?
8:30.
Okay. Okay, so we'll do 8:30 to 9 tomorrow. We'll do a coach info blitz. If you want to message some people that you've been wanting to talk to about this opportunity, just reach out to them and say, hey, listen, I think you would be awesome at this, or at least be really interested in doing what I do. So if you'd like to watch, we're going to have a special group where we're going to post some information for 30 minutes, every 5 minutes, something informative about the opportunity. I'd love to share this with you. And just invite them. And if they join it, you check up with them, follow up with them after. If they're not interested now, maybe they will be in the future. Invite them into our free challenge that starts. If someone says no, thank you, say, okay, well, I'm also doing a free challenge starting November or whatever the first Monday of the month is. Just say, hey, you want to join us in the free challenge group? We have prizes and daily recipes and workouts. I mean, most people don't say no to free. So we're offering something free and some great support. So don't hesitate in doing your invites. So the blitz tomorrow, new group starting the first Monday of November. Consistency is key. Like, you just have to keep doing these things. Like, recently I'm like not motivated to post, and like, what do I post? But I have to stay on social media. You have to keep yourself showing up in their news feeds. Offer something with value. Don't complain. Don't be negative. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to follow somebody that's negative. They really don't. Call me if you want to bitch, because we can like have a session and I'll help you and you can help me because I have lots of stuff to talk about. But let's not put it out on Facebook because nobody wants to follow that. We want to add value, inspire people. So just post something. Like, I just posted about my mom's pan a few minutes ago because I was like, I don't have anything to post. But I made sure to post because I want to keep myself on social media so people know I'm still doing my stuff and people are interested in what I have to offer. So consistency is key. Stay focused. If you start failing and you feel like you can't do this anymore, talk to us. Read your personal development or listen to it. Reevaluate what you were doing when you were doing awesome so that you can maybe try that again or try something different. It's constant trial and error. And remember that in this business, this type of business, any type of network marketing, this is a long process. It's not overnight. So expect 3 to 5 years of hard work, of consistency, of doing this and improving and meeting new people and growing as a person. And, just everything isn't going to happen overnight. So it's going to take like a good 3 to 5 years. You have to understand that you're going to fail a lot, but you can't give up, because if you give up, you're not going to reach your goals. But if you keep going and you have that mindset, you are going to reach your goals. There's no way you can't. So just remember that this isn't overnight success. It drives me crazy when people are like, oh, I'm going to quit, or, oh, nobody's interested. It's like, okay, well, I just looked on your wall and I saw maybe one thing about Beachbody 2 weeks ago. How is anybody going to see that? Your news feed, only a certain amount of people see your stuff every day. So if you're posting stuff 2-3 times a day, not everyone's going to see that. So don't think people are going to get sick of you. You don't have to spam your wall. Don't post Beachbody vomit everywhere. Just be you, be authentic, share something that's unique to you, or share something inspirational, or a tip, or ask questions. People love questions, like, who has this, or what do you think of this? People love giving their 2 cents. So that will start getting conversations going. So then you can reach out to that person and say, hey, thanks for commenting on this, or I do that too. And it's a way to start conversation. So your posts are valuable in your business and networking and starting conversations with people. And they always, we always say the same thing, 3 to 5 years to really have success. You might have success a lot at one point, and then it might die down, and then it might go back up. But 3 to 5 years is usually estimate for network marketing, of consistently doing your job as a Beachbody coach. Not, okay, I'm going to do it next week, or like everyday daily task. And remember too, when you go to school to be a pharmacist or a doctor, or a dental hygienist, or whatever, it's not a 6 months, 3-week process to make a good living, good career. You're going to school for a long time. You're investing your time, your money, knowledge. So remember that with this. Yeah, we're not investing a lot of money, but it's going to take a lot of time, and it is going to take a lot of work, depending on what you want from this. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about really quickly the objectives that I mentioned in the call last week that we don't have on, well, I didn't get the recording yet. So I'm kind of going to go over it with everyone so that we can share this on our team page, because a lot of people have objectives and they see that barrier and they're like, oh, I can't do this. I just, too many no's this week, and this person says it's too expensive, and I just can't do this. And then people give up so easily. So I want to touch really quickly on objectives, some of the most common ones. So cost, time, spouse or family. So a lot of people have somebody that doesn't believe in it, or they're talking down about it, or negative, or doesn't support them. Pyramid scheme, people are like, oh, that's just a pyramid scheme. Oh, I don't know enough people. I'm too shy. I'm an introvert. I'm not a salesperson. The network is saturated. These are a lot of common objectives that you'll have. So with cost, it's with any of these things, actually, with any objectives, you have to get to know the person first. You have to know, we're not here chasing the dollar, the Success Club points. We're here to meet people, to help them, and for their best interests. So make that conversation about them. Give them time to respond back. Be interested. Don't just diarrhea of the mouth, vomit all over them. Like, give them time to talk and get to know them. Find out their why. So whenever there's an objective, you can bring that why back into the conversation and remind them that, this is why you reached out to me, or why you were interested, or why you would be good at this, or want to do this, or need this in your life. Find out that why about them first. Find out about them, their schedules, so that you can use that in the conversation. So when they talk about cost, you always, 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 always have to talk about value. You have to put out there why this is the best thing in the world for them, and how exciting it is, and what it's done for you, and put it back again to them and what their why is. So say, this is what you want. Like, I had a girl who's going to Puerto Rico, and was basically like less than a month. And I got her to do the 21-day fix, and she's doing awesome. She did the 3-day refresh first. She's down 4 pounds, and she's starting the 21-day fix just in time to go on her trip. So I reminded her that, you can do this. 21 days, you're going to feel more confident on the beach in your bikini, because that's what she had told me. She wanted to be able to go out on the beach and feel good about herself. So I reminded her in that conversation, with this program, if you do it, you stick to it, I guarantee you're going to have results and you're going to feel great. So I reminded her of why she wanted to do this. And you tell them everything that they're getting in their challenge pack. You're getting a month of Shakeology. You're getting, which is 30 meals. You're getting a Shakeology cup. You're getting the fixed portion control containers. You're getting a meal plan, a workout schedule, the workout program. You're getting a support group, a free coach. You can get set up for future discounts and also to make money for referrals if that's what you choose. So you let them know they're getting all that for $140. Well, as of now, because by the end of the month, I believe it's going back for November. The challenge packs are changing. So, but if you list all that stuff out, $140 doesn't sound like a lot at all, and it really isn't. This is priceless because people spend so much money on crap that they end up doing for a little while and then rebounding and end up having to do something else and spend more money. So this is a lifestyle change, and this is something that can really change their lives. So always go through and list the value. Don't just say, oh, $140. Or be confident in what you're telling them too, because if you sound hesitant, they're going to feel nervous about it, and it's just not going to work out. So you have to be confident in what you're recommending to them, that they are going to have these results if they do it, because they will. And Beachbody stands by it too. They will refund them if they don't. They will give them their money back and everything if they're not satisfied. And that's awesome, because we don't have to worry about it. Beachbody will handle it. I mean, if they really, really are having a hard time with financially, you could offer them $20 towards their package, or I guess you're not supposed to offer money, a Visa gift card. I have done that before, like maybe a couple of times I've PayPal'd somebody $20 to go towards the order. That's not coming out of my pocket. I'm getting a commission of $40 from them for the challenge pack. So at least I'm giving part of my commission to them, and I'm helping them start their program. You have to build trust with your potential customers by, introducing them to the free groups, by checking in with them. Don't just, hey, how's it going? Do you want to buy a challenge pack? That's not how it is. We're building a relationship with these people. We're helping them. We're supporting them. So that's most important. For time-wise, you can let them know when the objective is, I don't have time. I tell people, listen, I have 2 kids. I work at 3 different dental offices. My husband works late hours. Like, I make it happen, because if you want something, you can find the time. So if they're going to be on a journey anyways to lose weight, they're going to have that time that they were going to have anyways, going to the gym or whatever it may be. 30-minute workouts, that's awesome. Like, that works with my schedule. That works with most people's schedules. So break that down for them and let them know, like, you can do this. You can make it happen. 30 minutes is a lot better than going to the gym, parking, getting ready, finding daycare, whatever it may be. 30-minute workout, roll out of bed, press play. That's awesome. Let's see. Also, another thing you could do, which you might not feel comfortable about right now, is you could tell them, about the business. Well, if they don't have time for it, you could say, listen, you know a lot more people that I don't know, so introduce me to the people that you might think are interested, and I'll do the work for you, and I'll set them up for you. I mean, you may or may not be comfortable with that, but that's an option too. Just say, hey, you know what? Introduce me to them. I will set them up for you. You can also let them know that they're buying themselves more time in their future with this business. Because if you have this residual income coming in, you don't have to worry about retirement. You're going to have this residual income just coming in. You're going to have this extra savings in your bank, where that's time that you don't have to work full time, where you can travel more, be with your family more. They're buying that time for their future. So remind them of that too. And also too, like, favorite TV shows. There's on demand now. They can watch that while they're working. I watch TV while I'm working on my phone at night. They can on demand it, watch it later. They can cut out certain little habits that aren't really necessary and that aren't doing any good for them. But you can still have time. There's a way to make it happen. Spouse or family objections, they have them introduce them to you so that you can kind of give them the rundown too. You could, if it's a spouse or even a family member, you could have them invite them to do it with them. So it can be like a team effort, a power couple. You could have them sign up anyways, and if they see how happy it's making them, then they'll be happy that they're doing it and maybe just let it go. Or you could give them a deadline, like, okay, give me 3 months. I promise that I'm going to prove to you that I'm going to actually stick to this program, or I'm going to make this business work. So that's a way you can handle that objective. When people say it's a pyramid scheme, ask them right away. Don't get all defensive, because it's definitely not a pyramid scheme, but ask them, what is a pyramid scheme? Get their definition of it, because they probably don't even know what a pyramid scheme is, because people think this is a pyramid scheme. But a pyramid scheme is illegal, and there's no exchange for any goods. So this is very legal. Beachbody is really ethical about everything that they do. And the way our structure is and everything, it's not a pyramid scheme. Another thing with pyramid schemes is no matter who comes on, you're never going to get above the person on top. Whereas Beachbody, you could start like today and be higher than someone that's been in the business for 5 years easily. So this is not a pyramid scheme, and you just have to let people know, like, what is a pyramid scheme, and just say, listen, this is legal. Pyramid schemes are illegal. And you don't even need to argue that. They can figure that out on their own. You're sharing your journey versus selling. You're sharing. And always remind people that too, when they're like, oh, I'm not a salesperson. You're not selling. You're sharing your journey, and you're inviting people to do it with you. When people comment on your sneakers or your earrings or perfume or your lipstick, you're not selling them. You're just sharing what you have because they're interested. So it's the same thing with Beachbody. So remind yourself that. Being an introvert and not knowing enough people and being shy definitely comes with time. I've definitely stepped out of my comfort zone over and over and over again to get stronger about certain things. And I still have things that I freak out about when I post or doing team calls. This isn't my comfort zone. I hate videos and all this kind of stuff. But I'm doing it, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. So it's the same thing with this business. Post something you're not comfortable with. If it's something that you're uncomfortable with, chances are it's something really, really special that's going to inspire somebody else. So don't hesitate on sharing it. If you're uncomfortable about it, it's probably a really, really good post. It takes time, consistency, adding new friends every day. If you have mutual friends on Facebook, people you may know, you can reach out to them and say, hey, we have mutual friends in common. And it's weird at first, it really is, but you'll get used to it. But you can just tell them, I would love to get to know you, or I see that we have common interest, or this or that. I would love to invite you into my free challenge. That's kind of like spammy, but you could just add people, and if they message you, you could kind of just start from the conversation, kind of feel it out. But adding friends on Facebook, going into Facebook groups of common interest, you can meet people that way. I am constantly adding people on Facebook when I'm out in public. Like if I meet somebody somewhere, I'm like, oh, let me add you on Facebook. Business cards, I have those too. They're great. But I like to have the follow-up information so I can reach out to them, because if I leave it up to them, they might lose my information or forget about me. I'd rather have them in my Facebook so they can see me on their newsfeed, so I can remind them what we talked about, or I can reach out to them and talk to them about it again. So adding people on Facebook when you go out in public and meet them is a great thing. I did that at work today, actually. I added a girl on Facebook for my job. I'm like, oh, let me add you on Facebook, and you can come to my free fit clubs. Just keep doing it. You'll get more comfortable as time goes on. Fake it till you make it, meaning be confident even if you're not confident. Like tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm this, I'm that. And the more and more you say it, and the more and more you'll believe it, and the more and more you'll act on how you feel, on your beliefs. Your mind is very powerful. So if you keep repeating that to yourself every day, and it's ridiculous, and I read it in a book and I started doing it, and it really does help. Just say, I'm awesome, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm confident. Write it all over your wall. Repeat it every day. You'll start, the more and more you act that way or think that way or speak that way, you'll believe it. Let me see what else. Create events. Facebook events are awesome, because then that gives you a reason to reach out. Like, hey, did you see my Facebook event? Do you want to join my group? Like pages, that's a whole nother topic. You can boost your posts on your like pages so that other people in your cold market will see it. Referrals, you can ask somebody, hey, do you know anyone that would be interested in this, that, and the other? And then maybe they'll say, oh yeah, I don't, but I am interested. Or if they say no, they're not interested, you can say, well, do you know anyone that is? so you can get referrals from other friends that you may know. Network being saturated. No, it's not saturated. U.S. population is over 400 million. Canadian, this is in Canada too, so we have 40 million in Canada, so we're looking at 500 million people, and there's only about 500,000 coaches, over 500 million people. More than half of those people are obese, and we only have about 100,000 active coaches. So this market is just starting off, so don't ever think that. Always be confident and excited about what you're doing, because it is very exciting, and you truly have a gift, and you can really, really do something amazing for somebody else's life. So just be very excited to share that when you talk to somebody, because if you're excited, they're gonna thank you. And that's why I'm talking really fast. We only got like 6 minutes. Thank you. If you're confident and you're excited about something, it's gonna pass on. It's contagious. So just be excited when you talk to people about this. Sign everyone up as discount coaches. Be confident in that, because you're giving them a discount instead of taking commission from them every month. So don't feel hesitant on offering them the discount. I always find out what program they want, what flavor Shakeology they want, and I just do it on the coach app. Get their email and I send it to them. But before I send it, I say, hey, do you want me to set you up so that you get the discount next month if you decide you want more shakes? And if not, you can easily cancel. That's it. I rarely ever have anyone say no to that. And then after I let them know, you do have the option to make money if you decide. And then I invite them to the groups, and I try to help them and reach out to them and see what their goals are. But don't ever hesitate on inviting someone to be a discount coach. Do it for them on the coach app. Just Google Beachbody Coach app, save it to your home screen, get their email, shake flavor, and their program, and then ask them after. Really easily, straightforward. Do you want me to set you up for the discount? You cancel easily. That way next month you get a discount. Yeah, I think that's good. But if you have to, make a schedule for yourself of like, okay, wake up, workout, PD. I mean, everyone's schedules are different, but for me, wake up, workout, PD, message 5 people, check in my groups, whatever it is, and do it according to your life and what works. But you do have to put in that effort, and you do have to make sure you do it consistently, and just keep, working on yourself. And that's the best part, is we're all works in progress, and the more we work on ourselves, the better we'll get at things, and everything will get better overall as time goes on. So I think we still got 4 minutes left. So if you want, I'm sorry, I just really went really quickly and sped through that, but I really wanted to touch base on everything that I'd made notes on. So if anyone has any other objectives that they've come across, or anything that they're having a hard time with or want me to talk about, feel free to unmute yourselves. Anyone? Or you can do the chat. All right, let's see. I don't know what Candace posted, but oh yeah. That's a great point. I was actually like reevaluating that when I saw her post that. So how I always present it, right, like I was saying, shake flavor, email, and program, coach mobile app, set it up for them, because I feel like if you have them navigate themselves, they get frustrated and might get locked off or not be able to find it. But I always just say, really simple. Do you want me to set you up for the discount so that next month you get the discount if you decide you want more shakes? If not, you can easily cancel. And I sign them all up that way. It's just easier, because I feel like sometimes people lose motivation, and then they decide they don't want to do this. But definitely once, no matter what, discount coach or not, really be their coach. Find out what their goals are. Do Katie and I were talking about starting to do welcome calls, whether it's a Zoom chat with your new customer or coach, or a conference call or whatever. Get on the phone with them right away and get them excited, get them pumped up and motivated, because everyone is most excited when they first start. And then if you don't get in there and help them and keep them excited about it, that's when they start to lose that fire. So it's important that, yeah, sign them up as a discount coach right away, but make sure that you're there to find out their why, their goals, and to see how you can be a good coach to them to keep them motivated. And don't just forget about them. Keep checking in with them and remind them of why they started and what they had told you from day one when you guys had your first call together. So that way that you can keep them motivated. And once they have those results, they're inspired, they'll keep going with it. So I think you can combine what Candace showed in the picture with signing someone up as a discount coach first. Just sign them up as a discount coach first, but be there to make sure that they get those results and that they're happy with what they're doing with their program, and they get that beach body bug that we all have because we love it so much. I hope that answered your question. All right, guys, I think we have a minute left. Anybody else? All right, so Coach Blitz tomorrow, 30 minutes from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Invite away. Spend like an hour tonight or tomorrow morning or whenever just messaging people, and expect some people not to respond or not to respond the way you want them to. That's part of the process. Get as many no's as you can, because no doesn't mean never. It just means not right now. So don't let that get you down, because there is somebody that's waiting for you to message them. Trust me. And it will happen. You're special. Don't forget that. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on the call. Good night. Bye.